Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Maldini gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Takes a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Henderson. Now, this could be a chance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's neat. Cross flung in towards the middle. Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Not the most accurate pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice bit of trickery. Pull it. He's picked his way through. Now there's shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
He's There's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Chance for a shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, big chance! Must be! And a chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ekitike. Yaya Toure. And he's gone looking for safety. Gattuso. Ekitike. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. Aims beyond the defence. Takes aim and terrific header! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's run loose here. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Odo. 5 minutes till the break. Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, sweet feet.
Ekitike really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Bale. Can he get it through? Iniesta receives... Big chance! Loose. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ekitike did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Bale, and this is Bale, played into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Jordan Henderson. And it's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's had a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggest...
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Iniesta. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Now it's Rooney. Oh, super find. He's through, it's one-on-one! Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's quick to get it clear again. Odo. Nouri is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's picked his way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Inter Milan have taken the lead. Shoots! Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
There will be
1-0 the score. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Nice control. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
they're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Iniesta. And he's been shifted off it.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible...
Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. Ekitike.
Hullet.
And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a... Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Hullet. Oh, well measured. And he's well positioned here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Added time.
Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top.
So that's it. It is all over.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
We are glad to inform you that today's match...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And this is Lewandowski. Tries to play it through. And it's Iniesta. And Hullet!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard makes the interception. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And he's straight offside. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Otto. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing
Ibrahimovic! And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Hullet. He is through here! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Ibrahimovic really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Still goalless. And it's Otto. Ekitike, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's only too happy to take that back. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Keeper's got good distance on that. No, he's not getting any further than that. Smoothly does it. That has been slung wide. Serves up a cross. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta. And here's Lewandowski. Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's gone looking for safety. Ball is over the line. Tries to get it clear. And this is Hullet. Fired deep towards the back post. Otto gets it clear. Looking to play him in. That's very neat. Now it's Bale. Looking to go deep. He's got full. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Yaya Toure. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bout of passing here, really. He's having a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That has not gone well. Iniesta. Lewandowski. Bale. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he was alert to it. Driving forward. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Ekitike. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ekitike. Real chance! It's in! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. Henderson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gattuso. Now it's Hullet. Hullet purring through the gears. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's found a way past. Bale. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Big chance! They've scored! Manchester United
United are back on level terms.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So, time for
22,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15.
That has certainly
Robert
made things
Lewandowski.
interesting.
This is
Number
exactly
4,
the kind of contest you'd expect
Ibrahimovic.
when you have so much
Number
class from
24,
both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 13. Bale.
It's a jarring
Coming on the
tackle,
field,
but apparently
number
nothing wrong with it.
19, Soboslai. Number 18. Van Nistelrooy.
Kessié
Number
has been
9,
shown a yellow card for that
Darwin
offence,
Núñez.
just to confirm.
Number 20, Rooney. Number 21, Robertson. Substitution in
Rijkaard.
progress.
It's Ferdinand. Turns back here, probably the best option. Manchester United go in search of a late winner. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it again. Yaya Toure. And it's Soboslai. Soboslai! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Szoboszlai fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a pretty loose pass.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kessié. Jordan Henderson knocks it out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Rijkaard can get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Well, this is surely their last chance. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
The final whistle is imminent, and he's going direct. They want to be quick to recover this.
And the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind.
Oh, give it away! Lewandowski. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Jordan Henderson. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bale looking for the run. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bale
is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, sweet feet.
Maldini
He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Gattuso
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale is looking to influence the game from out wide. No way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There they go, hunting again.
Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Yaya Toure. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal kick. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Stood up well to him there. Jordan Henderson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Bale. Jordan Henderson. Now that's well seen too. And he's now Ibrahimovic.
Great chance! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Inter Milan have... And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back on the way.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And he's intervened well there. Iniesta cross and a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's a promising position. That's good play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Ball driven towards the far post. Abiati claims it. Safe hands. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24, Hullet.
No, he's not getting
Number
past him
4,
there.
Ibrahimovic. Number 15.
That is a
Robert
jarring tackle,
Lewandowski.
but apparently
Number
nothing wrong with it.
22, Iniesta.
And
Coming
here's
on the
Rooney.
field, Number 20, Rooney.
It's out for a
Number
goal
9,
kick.
Darwin Núñez. Number 18, Van Nistelrooy. Number 19, Soboslai. Substitution. Substitution
Inter
in
Milan
progress.
making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played back to the goalkeeper, Abiati, a keeper with complete command over his defence. And it's Soboslai. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out towards the flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. And here's Núñez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Soboslai. Now it's Kessié. Now it's Darwin. Rooney receives it in a good position here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bale. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
And here's the chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Ball's gone out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just eases him off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Hello, attendees.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.